we're back in this side yard this morning where we took the bushes out a little while ago. We got this downspout, has a pipe that's good that runs to right there. We're going to replace from that elbow this way, right about where that brick is, the new piece of pipe. There will be a T at that point. Then we're going to run another piece of pipe from the drain in this wall right down this way. They tee together, come down here. Right in this area somewhere, we're going to put a catch basin with a 6-inch pipe outlet, which will run across the driveway and exit over that way. We're also going to regrade where we took this stump out. We'll get the stump out of here, regrade this area so that the water coming down the edge of the driveway here is directed through the grass and over to this catch basin rather than running down the driveway, going across the driveway and creating that big washout over there. First step is going to be to get these new pipes put in the ground. That's pretty much it for getting these trenches dug out. I'll run the pipe here and here, and then we'll just put a cap on, cover it with something to keep dirt out of that area, and then we'll do our final grade, come back, and set our catch basin. There we go. Let's just kind of give that a pry into place. So last week, when I got the Sawzall out, I found the Sawzall in both batteries, and I put the one that was lowest with 1 dot on the charger. 1 dot. But guess what I didn't do? Plug in the charger. So our other battery only has 1 dot, but hopefully it'll get us long enough to get this part done, and then the other battery is on the charger and the charger's plugged in now. We've got our connection here. We're gonna run down another probably 8 feet or so into the catch basin. I don't know my final grade at the catch basin. I'm just going to find some scrap pieces and make myself a 90 coming up out of here with a pipe sticking up, put a cap on it, and it's just going to be old scrap pipe that I don't care about, and that way if I hit it. But that will be, you know, my marker of where it is. We'll duct tape this in place because this elbow is all busted. It's trash. I don't have another elbow, and this is just temporary for this purpose. Just throw a cap on top of this to keep dirt from going down in the pipe, and then that way we can backfill this amount. original pipe that was in this area for this downspout drain started kind of right where the blade is, and I think it ran, I think it's going somewhere in this area, kind of just to the uphill side of that cable box. This is what we're trying to eliminate, is this big ditch washout that's happening coming down this edge here. So I think what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to bring this pipe a little higher up, even though it seems like you want to get downhill as far as possible. We have enough fall. I'm going to bring it in this area. So I'm going to clear out these little trees. We'll be able to get it back to off the driveway, far enough till about here, and then we'll just kind of scrape a little ditch in this area, and that'll get the water staying way away from the driveway over there. It'll be all over here. So I think that's gonna be our best bet. So our first step is gonna be to take out these little trees, and then we'll start getting that pipe, getting that trench dug in, and get the pipe set. Got our pipes dropped in the trench. I think our trench is in good shape. Obviously this pipe has to go uphill, but we're close. Next we're going to need to come down here. We've got a little bit more to dig out around where this catch basin is going to go in, so I need to come around and dig that out, and then we can start working on getting it set at the right height, get our pipes connected, and then it'll be time to fill the trench back up. This pipe is going to come down. It's going to be a 45 here and then into the catch basin straight. We'll put the 6-inch pipe will go directly into the catch basin. The way these catch basins work, this is a 12-inch NDS catch basin. When you buy the kit, you get the box, you get the grate, you get 2 of these plugs. These are to take 4-inch corrugated or solid pipe. These things just slide in here and twist to lock, and they're locked on the end. You can also buy separately a plug that goes to 6-inch pipe. So in our application, we're using one of the 4-inch. We're not using the other one. We're going to use the 6-inch. The other thing you have to do is they have these knockouts. Of course, I didn't bring my hammer down here, but you're supposed to put 4 holes in the corners. The way this box sets, it's going to hold water in the bottom, and that's intentional because there's going to be some dirt and sediment that gets in the box, and this allows that to settle to the bottom and not flow down the pipe, and you'd be able to clean that out. Put these weep holes in the bottom so that water can drain out and doesn't sit and hold water. So I'm going to go ahead and knock those knockouts out. We'll get it installed. pretty well locked in place. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some dirt on top of here, and then we'll get the other pipe connected and get us all ready to backfill. There was a low spot in the center of the trench where the pipes connected, which caused them to bind up when I tried to push them together, as you see here. I wrapped a chain around that center joint and lifted them up until they were both on the same plane and they were both sloping downhill, and then backfilled underneath with washed stone. This allowed them to slide together nicely. I didn't get good video of it, but I then backfilled to the top of the pipe with washed stone to keep it well supported all the way around. This was probably unnecessary for this particular application since this is such a thick wall pipe, but we had the stone on hand, so I went ahead and did it because that's what I would generally do in this scenario. I then moved on to backfilling the trench with soil and then putting the ABC driveway base back on top. The ABC all spread back out on the driveway. We'll get the wash stone back on top a little bit later. And we've got most of the backfill started. We gotta still have a little bit in this area that hasn't been backfilled yet, but we've got more soil here than we're going to need. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some of this out of the way, and then we can pick back up on working on the final grading of this area here. That's about what I can get scraped up with the tractor here. I've still probably have a little bit more to come out. The catch basins always end up getting some dirt in them, and then you just clean them out afterwards. Take the lid off, clean them out, and then they're good to go. But I'm gonna work on getting this here all reshaped up now, and any extra dirt, I'll park the tractor like that so I can just kind of push extra dirt into the bucket. Maybe one more bucket worth of dirt to take out of there, but I think we're really close. So I'm gonna try and get it all graded out, and we'll see if we have any more dirt we need to get rid of. I'm gonna polish a few things up with the rake, but looking pretty good. We've got our swale starting here. This is gonna relieve any water coming down. We'll follow its way down here. We've got a decent little mound here because this water needs to slow down. Then it gets a little bit more gradual as we go down this way. And we've got our swale starting at the edge because this grade actually slopes towards the house. So we've got a swale running around here and then coming down this way, feeding into the catch basin as well to keep water away from the house in that area as well. On our next video, we're going to get to see the first rain test on this drainage system, and we're also going to get the seed and straw down in this area, as well as getting the finish grading done and the seed and straw down on the area we worked on in the previous video. So thanks for watching, and we hope you come back next week to check out that video.